Hey guys, how you doing? So Huawei just released a couple of new watches, and one of them is this Huawei Watch GT5. Now this one is actually quite cheap for the quality that you get. It's 250 euros with a very solid GPS, its design is very interesting, and you have a long battery life. So today we will check out all of these things and a little bit more, but first up let's start with some of the specs and the design. So as I said, you have a very unique design with the Huawei Watch GT5. It has an octagon shaped stainless steel case. On each corner, the display sits a little bit lower than the case, which is probably for some extra screen protection. Now, the screen itself is a 1.43-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 466 by 466 pixel, and you have two buttons on the side. The upper crown opens up your menu and you can zoom in and out, and the lower button opens up your workouts by default. But if you head into your settings, you can also change that to any other app that you have on your smartwatch. Now you have a pair of 22mm fluoroelastomer straps, which gets a little bit smaller towards the end of the strap and ends with just 20mm. You can also easily remove those straps by just pushing in the button on the back side of it, and you can attach new bands just as easy. Now compared to the more premium Huawei Watch GT5 Pro, this one is a bit lighter with just 48 grams without the strap, but it's still water resistant up to 50 meters, IP69K certified, but you cannot dive with it, which is one of the main differences to the Pro model, and actually the case is a little bit smaller too. It's 46.3mm on the Pro model and 45.8mm on this normal watch. Lastly, you should know that this watch is compatible with both Android and iOS smartphones, but your voice assistant only works if it's connected to a Huawei smartphone, and you can grab this watch in two different sizes and a few different colors. So there is a 41 and a 46mm version, and the bigger one is available in the colors black, blue, and brown, and you can get a smaller woman's version in black, light blue, white, light brown, and in gold. And basically every color comes with a different strap. If it's a fluoroelastomer strap, a leather one, or some kind of fabric leather combo. So let's check out the battery life, and the Huawei Watch GT5 is just as good as the GT5 Pro. You can expect to get around 5 days of battery life on heavy usage with the always on display mode enabled, all of your health trackers toggled on, auto brightness settings, and 30 minutes of GPS workouts a day. On normal usage, you can even expect to get 9 days out of it, but that's without the always on display mode, and if you really try, you can even get up to 14 days. The smaller 41mm version isn't as good. This one only lasts about 3 days with the AOD mode, 5 days on normal usage, and about 7 days if you really try hard. Now even though smart features isn't the main focus of this watch, you will still get some, and after testing the Pro model, I couldn't find any differences. So you will get your notifications on this watch, and you basically get all of your notifications that you would also get on your smartphone. If it's Instagram, your emails, WhatsApp messages, or some other notifications. Plus you can even reply to messages with a quick reply. There are some preset answers, but you can also go ahead and write your own quick reply with up to 36 letters. Like with other Huawei watches, you can also customize your watch faces and also your tiles. So by long pressing on a tile, you can either reorder them and place them at a different position, and then you can also click on custom. So when you are on your health metric tile, you can change it for any other health metric. If you're on your features tile, you can swap those with any other features and so on. Also, your watch faces are customizable. On some you can only change the colors of the numbers and detail and some of the complications, and on other ones you can also change the whole style of the watch face. And then afterwards you can interact with those metrics directly from your home display, which saves you a little bit of time. On the watch you have some pre-installed watch faces, but in the Huawei Health app you have a whole watch face store with hundreds of watch faces to choose from. I mean, for some you have to pay, but there's also a section for free watch faces, and you just have to scroll through and you will definitely find something for you. Of course, you also have a lot of other small apps, like you got a timer, stopwatch, there's a music player with which you can control your music on your smartphone, you got a compass, and if you're using a Huawei phone, you also have the Cydia voice assistant. Then there is this phone feature which I kinda like. It doesn't get your contacts from your phone, which means you have to add them in the Huawei Health at first. Plus there is no dial pad to dial a number, but at least the sound quality is decent. As for your health features, you don't have as much as on the Pro version. You still have a 24/7 heart rate monitor, which also checks your resting heart rate, and you get some high and low heart rate alerts, but this one is something you have to set up in the Health app. There is an SpO2 tracker that tracks all night or on demand, stress tracking, breathing exercises, but there's no ECG function and no arterial stiffness detection like on the GT5 Pro. If you want to have those features, you need to pay an extra 100 euros, at least over here in Germany. Then there's also the normal sleep tracker, which will track your time of sleep. It tracks your sleeping cycles, and you will even get an analysis how your sleep was and how it can be better the next night. Then there's also the Stay Fit app, which tells you how many calories you can eat a day based on your workouts and your body informations, and it will also help you to structure your next workouts. Now, my favorite part about this watch is the built-in GPS and your workouts. On this watch you can create your own workout or draw a route on the map, even though this does work in every city. Then there are super many sport modes available, like you got swimming, snowboarding, triathlon, and many more. In different sport modes you also have some customization options, and other workouts like interval trainings. You got the auto pause feature, smart companion with a set pace that you have to run, and you can also edit your workout display with up to 6 different metrics. But you can also lower it to just 1 or 2 metrics if you don't need as many. As well as the built-in GPS, and again, this one is just as good as on the Pro model, and that's a very good thing. For €100 less, you get a GPS that is better than on the new Apple Watch Series 10. The lines are very straight and don't look as shaky as on other devices. You have next to no deviations. It gets the GPS signal very fast, even if you already started the workout. And I really don't think that you will get something better for that price. Now guys, like always, you will find the link to the watch down below in the description. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more tech reviews. And I guess with that one being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.